mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on a mission, but it's taking me back. And I'm the man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth. Man on the mission, but it's taking me back and forth.
Cole, you stupid.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Right to the air is Burrow. Buying time to his left. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after it.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow looking to pass. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They go play action with Burrow. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared. But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
47 yards. And the Bengal first down.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Here we go. Again, it's Burrow. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
They'll run on third down with Brown. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On fourth, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down.
It's a gain of 2.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
To throw, it's Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
To throw is Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're going for it. It's Murray. They'll roll him out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now it's Burrow. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will be caught by Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Vikings' 11-yard line.
Now Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Burrow going to change things up. Brown will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Brown once more. And this time he'll work his way in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Vikings, nothing. McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Well, now how about this return?
Miles Price on the return. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Murray again. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
And the Vikings first down.
Jones. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Flush to his right. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Vikings will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
16 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's Burrow. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Touchdown! Jamar Chase on the touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So the late touchdown ties things as they will kick this one away in the final stages of the half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
Here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. And that's caught inside the 35. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Murray off play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Murray to air it out again. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So typically you'd say nice job defensively to force a decision on 4th down, but they've already gone for it once and converted, so you better make sure your defense stays out on the field and is alert.
And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Outright, it's Yosibach. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it.
At the 15-yard line.
Burrow will throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Burrow going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Murray now to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hope it didn't come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
15 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the
Here's
30-yard
Murray.
line.
And this is incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. He may go. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. To throw is Murray. A check down here to Jones. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down. First and 10.
Here's Murray from midfield. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Murray. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the gun, Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 29-yard line.
22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Murray going to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag.
Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose a down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw it to a target and get that pass away.
And this is caught. Jennings. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
30. That's another Vikings first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. And they will get him down behind the line, but a penalty flag comes in late. And I think they got him down by the face mask. So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Demetrius Knight, the one who got there defensively. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And this one is right through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance of the ballgame, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Out route here to Yossi Bosch. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
now Burrow.
At the 29-yard line.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35. Now Burrow changing things up here.
1st down, Bengals.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Burrow. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki.
Now that is the 2-minute drill, and it's very fast. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and run it in with Brown. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
McPherson now for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Bengals 21, Vikings 17.
Here's McPherson now to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Now Murray. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Murray to throw. That's caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Vikings, 1st down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw, Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's first down.
First and 10.
He's back to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Here we go. Time for one final heave. Murray, one final try. This ball intercepted. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they want.
I don't read the news.